here's a crazy true crime story that I seen. It came across my desk, and I was like, oh, this is very interesting. Not normally something that I would do, but something that piqued my interest. Glamorous murder for hire equestrian. Tatyana Remley, 43, is sentenced to almost 4 years in prison. Yeah, in a shock plea deal after hiring a hitman to kill her estranged husband for $2 million. Okay, so she got hit with an attempted murder charge, and once again, I love you, Daily Mail, always calling out these murderous chicks, these law-breaking individuals, glamorous, never change, never ever change. But she hired a hitman. She hired a hitman and then managed to cop a plea deal for attempted murder, and gets 4 years. 4 years in state pen. She'll end up serving 2 years. She might even be out in 18 months for trying to kill her husband. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Would-be heiress Tatyana Remley has been jailed for 3 years and 8 months in California. Oh yeah, she'll be out. She'll be out on good behavior shortly, probably by the end of the year. I wouldn't even be shocked. After she admitted to trying to put a $2 million contract on her husband's life, the failed impresario was charged in August after she was arrested in a sting operation by undercover agents in San Diego, who she thought were contract killers. She brought 3 firearms to an undisclosed cash deposit for the murder of husband Mark Remley, who she had left acting like a scared puppy. Oh boy, manipulative and deadly. She has denied solicitation to commit murder until Thursday. Yeah, but if she got caught up in one of those stings, those undercover police officers that she would have been in close communications with, they basically get you dead to rights. So how did she wiggle out a plea deal? This doesn't make a lot of sense. She got a deal with San Diego's DA's office, and she handed her sentence at Vista Superior Court. Tatyana ran everything. Whatever she said went, and he just followed her around. The couple's former business partner, Eric Martinovich, told DailyMail.com. Yep, big simp energy on that one. Yeah, of course, a tale as old as time, right? A guy who's a successful businessman ends up getting side swiped by a predatory woman, ends up losing everything, including her respect, and then, because she sees her bag float down the river in a last-ditch effort to try to cash in on the life insurance policy. Mark was like a sniveling, scared puppy, and I never saw Mark say no to her. Oh, I hate this. The couple married in 2011. They had already filed for divorce papers against each other before they gained notoriety the following year with an equestrian circus show at the Del Mar Fairgrounds based on the renowned Cirque du Soleil. But the Valitar show was a spectacular flop and plunged them into bankruptcy after just 5 of the planned 45 performances. Yeah, imagine that, huh? But yo, exactly. She was seeing all of her lifelong security just disappear, but, well, she's still young. She also knows that, oh God, that escape hatch of being able to just simply pull the divorce when necessary lever isn't going to end up yielding any results. But you know what can? Aha! All we need to do is just call up old Bret Hart and we can try to make something happen. Tatyana, who claimed to be Russian, has a background in dressage, fronted the publicity and insisted on appearing on the show despite her mediocre riding skills. Yeah, sounds like a bitch. Didn't do any of the stunts. I'm sorry, what? The hospitality manager, Rosa Tabasa, told the San Diego Union Tribune. But in the end, and the whole cast lined up and everybody is applauding, their blonde lady comes down the center and the other cast members part for her, and there's silence. People are thinking, who's she? Oh, that's the lady in the poster. The fact Tatyana, the mother of 2 from Bend, Oregon, who had finished school in the 4th grade and had a series of failed engagements to wealthy men behind her. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. She was already fighting for custody of her son, as she shared with multi-millionaire biotech tycoon Kenneth Wolcott, from whom she separated in 2004. Oh my God, this guy's also, well, prior to these engagements, a successful businessman, and he's wifing up a single mother. You deserve the faith that you have. After just 11 months of marriage, catches a kid, gets a long-term security. Yep, no. We've seen this stuff time and time again. And there she is. Okay, yep, there she is, acting 304. Nice set of tits will get you far in life. Nice set of tits and a predatory disposition. Unbelievable, man. She was a very, look how pretty I am, Martinovich said. Persona she wanted to portray to the world was that she's like some gorgeous Russian supermodel, and maybe supermodel with a touch of Barbie. Yeah, the business acumen of Barbie. I don't think she's actually Russian. She's not a supermodel. I'm pretty sure she's good at being a gold digger. Well, yeah, exactly. And shout out Myron Gaines for this one. But all women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Tatyana and her husband, who inherited $26 million from his parents. Yep, there it is. Went through a series of failed business ventures and a series of separations and reconciliations until their final split in May of last year. On July 5th, she was arrested with 3 firearms at her home and then as it burned into the ground. And 6 days later, she filed for divorce again, requesting $15,000 in monthly spousal support. Yes, a life to which she's become accustomed to. But given the fact that they were both heading for bankruptcy, that $15,000 really just couldn't manifest. Now quit it. In the petition, she claimed her husband had stood laughing as one of his friends. Sure. I'm in danger when around the respondent, she wrote. Oh, wow, playing the victim, huh? Real original. He has a history of prior arrests, including $50,000 bail on record, extreme verbal abuse, drug abuse, and very dangerous friends. In the past, he has been ordered to see mental health counselors due to his mental instability. On May 21st, 2023, respondent's friends came into our house and broke open my bedroom door when I was locked inside. It was late at night and I was scared to death. And I had to perform acts such as these in order to make the big scary men go away. Come on, man. Oh man, if you're a trifling 304 and then that's going to be your judge, you see that mustache staring over the bench, you know your time is at an end. They forced entry into my bedroom, held me at gunpoint. I was by one of his friends who told me he was planning to kill me. Remley has denied abusing his wife, but by then she was planning to murder him, and provided detailed information on how he wanted her husband killed and his body disposed of, according to detectives who met her at Starbucks in Solana Beach, where she was arrested on August 2nd. Yeah, because there's a JCS, one of the big true crime channels on YouTube, who broke down in very, very, very good detail. Had all of the requisite footage just showing how in-depth these undercover officers posing at being hitmen really are in trapping the person trying to elicit the crime itself. Okay, getting it down, getting all the details in place, how you want it done, where you want it done, how you're going to enter the house, what's the location that we're going to do this at. Okay, you need to be going away somewhere else. Okay, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want it done on this day? What about this day? Setting up everything so it's absolutely foolproof. By the time that they present this case to the prosecutor, well, they've already gone through a mock situation, just going ahead and yep, okay, everything was all done and dusted. There was an attempt on your husband's life. It was successful. We're just gonna have to go down to the precinct here real quick and deal with all of this stuff. And then lo and behold, the turntables, they turn tables, and then suddenly she's the one that's in the interrogation room. I just want to know, okay, unless she decided to just somehow pop this position, how did she get a 4-year stint? How did that one end up happening? If they had her dead to rights, how did she end up getting such a lucrative plea deal? She has been held at the Las Colinas detention facility in Santee since her arrest and was due to face a preliminary hearing within days. She also admitted possessing a loaded and concealed firearm not registered to her. But those charges, yeah, they'll just get dismissed. Don't worry about those. Oh, you little scallywag, that's fine, okay? You could just go over there and you can just dance on your pony at the minimum security prison that you'll be, because, you were just talking to people. It's not like you actually did anything to your soon-to-be ex-husband. Come on now. But a second-degree gun-related charge was dropped. Wow, big shock on that one. Should have read through the rest of that stuff, because, of course, man, it always harkens back, and I know I did a video on this specifically, but women, when faced with identical charges to men, end up getting 66% less time. Okay, how was it? How was it somebody? Okay, it's very funny that she wanted to allege that her estranged husband had such a lascivious history with very dangerous people. had this long, sordid, torrid history with the law, but when in actuality it was the one, she was in fact the one who was controlling everything behind and in front of the scenes that everybody else there could see. How did this 4 years end up happening? That's what I want to know, man. Justice. Yeah, justice was served, huh? I'm sure the husband was probably like, no, it was just a big misunderstanding. She would never kill me. It's like, no, we got her on tape. Shut up. Simps, man. Simps. I already shouted out Myron, so I'll go ahead and shout out Rolo Tomasi on this one. Kill the beta before it kills you. But at least, you know, thankfully, this beta ended up hooking up with some absolute airhead who, instead of calling a hardened criminal, decided to play dial-a-cop in order to mail in your death sentence. So take this as a learning example, my guy, and stop wifing up 304s. What is wrong with you people? So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.